Mortgage rates are at an all-time low. Does that make this a perfect time to buy a house? Yes, it does. But I'll bet you it's not the reason you're thinking of. Stick around and I'll tell you why. Hey everybody, Brad Myers back here with Fulton County Homes right here in Fulton County, Ohio. 20-year home inspector turned real estate agent with Harmony Realty Group. If you like my channel, please subscribe down below and hit the bell so you're notified of my videos that come out every week. Right now, banks are completely swamped with people refinancing their home loans. They're moving from 5 to 6% interest rates clear down to 3%, 2.5%. I've seen some go as low as 2.25%. So what does this mean for the future? Well, as we struggle to get through this whole COVID thing and we quote unquote have a cure coming, interest rates are going to naturally begin to tick back up. We've all seen this cycle before. Interest rates go up and down, but very seldom do we ever experience a time where interest rates are quite this low. Financial analysts are saying the same thing. They're saying, interest rates are going to stay low through 2021, but beyond that, they're bound to start going back up.
My calculations are correct. You're gonna see some serious shit.
This means that anyone that has recently financed or refinanced their home down at 2.5% are going to be very reluctant to sell their home in 3 to 5 years from now when the interest rates are back up at 5 and 6%. The 2.5% interest rate that a lot of people are enjoying right now will not be transferable when the rates are back up. They're going to be forced to pay perhaps double that if the rates go up to 5 and 6%.
The hell I am? I'm the hell now.
Many economists are predicting this is going to cause a shortage of available housing in the near future. Now you may be thinking, well, Brad, there's a shortage of houses right now. Well, there is, but it's for a much different reason. We have a shortage of houses right now because everyone's trying to get a piece of the action. With interest rates so low, first-time home buyers are realizing they can move from the rental into a home of their own.
There's no place like home.
So as soon as the house hits the market, it's swamped by 10 or 15 buyers right away, and the house is on the market for maybe 2 or 3 days and it's gone. It's not that we have a lack of housing, it's just as soon as the house hits the market, it's just simply doesn't last. A lot of people I talk to don't want to enter the housing market because they're worried about another housing crash. The odds of us entering into another foreclosure crisis are just about zero, and this is why. People that own their own homes right now have significant equity in their homes. This means that their home is worth much more than what they owe on it. Unfortunately, because of the current health crisis, some people have lost a lot of their income, forcing them to have to sell their homes. But because of all the equity they have in their homes, they're able to sell their house rather than go into foreclosure. And on top of that, banks do not want to go through another housing crisis. They're going to do anything they have to do to keep you out of foreclosure. Back before the housing crisis, banks were lending 100%, 110% of the value of the home, and they weren't even verifying that people could afford the home. This meant that many homeowners were upside down on their mortgage, right after they bought the house, meaning that the house wasn't worth as much as what they owed on it. So when people come into hard times, they didn't have the option to sell their house because they simply couldn't sell it. It wasn't worth what they owed on it. So they were forced to go into foreclosure. At the end of the day, I'm not suggesting that you run out and buy the first house you see. You definitely want to make sure the house makes sense, your finances are in order. But if you're waiting for a more perfect time to buy a house, you're not going to find it.